Hello, everyone, and welcome in. We're doing our single card pull for Friday, July 14th, 2023. And we'll see what all messages the universe has in store for you for today. As a reminder, I have also posted the videos for each of the individual signs where I took a look at your career and relationships and love and your life path and mission for the second half of the month. So those should be available as well, since we have some big energies that are coming in for the second half of the month. So definitely check those out. We're going to start today with our earth sign. So that is our Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and your card is the Justice card. So the Justice card, that one is about finding balance and harmony, and also kind of that virtue and maybe some legal contracts, but it's really about finding that balance and finding that harmony. So whether that means that that's what's in store for you today, is that it will be a balanced, harmonious day, or whether that's the encouragement is for you to embody that energy. Maybe there's some conflicts or something like that that's coming up, and you are being asked to help balance that, help the parties find that harmony. So let's take a look at our soul journey card and see what we have there. Acceptance. I'm learning to accept the things that I cannot change. And some of that, the whole idea of finding the balance and finding the harmony, could be related to accepting that sometimes you can't change things, and that's okay. So you just look for the places where you can make a change, and sometimes if you're running into an obstacle and you can't affect the outcome or you can't make changes to something, that could be a sign that maybe it's something you need to walk away from. So let's see what our moon card is for you. Be bold and make the first move. And that's the cardinal moon. And that is also tied in with the Justice card, that oftentimes it's easy if there's a disagreement to say, well, I'm just going to wait until the other person reaches out first. I'm just going to sit over here and make them come to me. Sometimes it's a matter of you making that move first. Or if this is a situation where maybe there's something that's calling to you, but you've kind of been afraid. Maybe if it's a new relationship that's starting and you're nervous, what should I do? Saying, be bold, make the first move. And this really ties into that North Node switching into Aries and that energy of be unapologetically you. Be bold, be assertive. Because what is that expression? Something about most of the biggest regrets in life come from the chances that you don't take, not the ones that you do. On the romance side, the card is trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So that's a nice one that's tying into being bold and making the first move, and trust that that's the right step for you to take. And then also on the acceptance side, trust that there are some things that you can't change, and that's okay. You're maybe not meant to change absolutely everything, but there is going to be a balance and a harmony coming in for you, my earth signs. So let's move on to the next one, to our water signs, so our Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Oops, fully flipped there. And let's see what messages are coming through for you. You are getting the Wheel of Fortune card. So that's that kind of fated and destined, good omen. This is, things are on the right path. This is your fated path. It is your destiny. So things will unfold the way that they're supposed to, which sometimes is hard if the ego mind is playing in, thinking, but I really want to do this. Trust that the universe is moving you in the right direction and that things are going according to plan. All right, so here is your soul journey card, is worry. I'm learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. That's the whole idea of worry doesn't change tomorrow. It just robs you of today. And again, this is kind of lay down the burden and trust that the that the plan that's in place and with this Wheel of Fortune, the way things are playing out is the way that they're meant to play out. So don't worry about that, and try to take a step back as best you can and let things go the way they're supposed to. Expect powerful change. New moon eclipse. So something big is coming your way, and especially with the Wheel of Fortune card coming out, that something fated and destined is coming in. So maybe if you're in a situation where something is ending for you and you're worrying about it, oh, what's going to happen? Is this really coming to an end? What's going to come next for me? Maybe you lost your job or you quit your job and you don't know what you're going to do next. Don't worry, there's a powerful change that's coming in. And with the Wheel of Fortune card there, it's something good, something strong, something that's destined for you. So let's take a look here. And it's the Flirt card. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. So perhaps it's a new relationship that's coming in for you, and oftentimes they start with that light, flirty, playful energy, and maybe that's the powerful new change that's coming in for you. So as always, take only what resonates depending on what the exact circumstances are in your life. But even if you're already in a long-term relationship, this is a reminder to use that lighthearted, flirty energy and kind of breathes a little bit of new life into your relationship. Maybe things have gotten a little stagnant or routine. So a little bit of flirty fun. All right, next up we have our air signs. So our Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Let's see what message is coming in for you. All right, and your card is the World. So that card, with this one being number 21 in the deck, that is the, I guess, ultimate fulfillment or conclusion of a cycle. So that's going to be kind of that triumph card, that perfection. So that could be either embody that sort of mindset, maybe a big project is wrapping up at work. Maybe you're connecting, you feel that triumphant, happy, peaceful energy with your relationship. Some of it too could also be needing to look at the world through that perspective. If you are facing certain challenges and maybe you aren't quite in that mindset yet, some of it, that like part of the idea with manifesting is put yourself into the mindset that you already have what it is that you want. How would that make you feel? And really putting off that vibe to the universe that you already have it. So some of it, if you're in a position where an actual cycle hasn't finished and you're kind of struggling through it, this could be that reminder to you to embody that energy, embody that mindset, that reality of I have achieved it, and see how that affects your results, see how that moves your situation forward. So let's take a look at our Soul Journey card, Honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So this is always a hard one in terms of if you're in a situation where you're being honest with somebody, but you don't feel like they're being honest with you. And then there's that temptation of, well, if they're not being honest with me, why should I be honest with them? And it's the whole thing of you approaching a situation, regardless of the situation, with an honest and open and loving heart. That speaks to your character. What the other person, what the other person chooses to do with that speaks to theirs. So let's pull a Moon card and see what comes up with the Moon card. Sorry about that, a little blip there. So your Moon card, it's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. So this is that card, and it kind of even goes along with the whole honesty thing, that if you are dealing with somebody in any aspect of your life where you feel like, you're being honest and they're not. Kind of release that negativity and know that you can't control what other people are doing. You can only do your part to contribute to that situation and embody that energy, that world energy, that completion. I've successfully gotten to where I was hoping, or where I was put my goals to becoming. Not necessarily hoping, but actually planning and putting your energy there. So let's take a look at our romance card. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. And that is that beautiful reminder of sometimes it's easy to get caught up in but I just want this now. I just want this now. And there could be a good reason why things aren't moving as quickly in your love life as you want them to. So the universe has the right timing. Whether we on earth know that or not, the universe has the right timing. So it's worth waiting for. And the divine timing is already at work in your love life. So release any of that negativity, release any of that worry that, why is this not, moving at the speed that I want it to. Release that worry and know that this world card is coming for you. That's the completion. That's achieving that goal state. So that was the reading for our air signs. And now, last but not least, it's our fire signs. So that's our Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Let's see what message is coming through for you. All right. Oops, the star. Sorry, the cards keep falling today. The star. And that is that card that's kind of full of wisdom and hope and faith and optimism that, the universe is and divine is aligning for you. In the Rider-Waite deck, it's the woman who's pouring the water, and it's like the divine waters. And that's where she's standing. So this is that optimism. It's definitely a wonderful card to get, that things are going in the right direction. You have divine protection there. So your soul journey card is blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. And maybe it's a situation where something hasn't panned out the way you want it to, or maybe you have a lot of stress going on in your life, and it's easy to blame it on outside circumstances, whether that's a person, whether that's something else that's going on in your life. But part of the path to healing and working through it is acknowledging what has your contribution been. So even if it's a bad situation, sometimes there's value in looking at it to see, okay, well, even if this was call it a relationship that you felt like you were being mistreated, well, were you enabling it by staying longer than you should? And not from a blame perspective, but that's something to think about. Is sometimes the most loving thing you can do is walk away. But you're responsible for your well-being. All right, let's take a look at the moon card. Let's see what's in store. Take time to breathe out. And that is the disseminating moon. So just take a little bit of extra time for yourself today. Maybe if you meditate, take some nice quiet time to meditate. There's going to be some heavy energies and some big changes going on, like with the North Node moving into Aries on Monday and South Node moving into Libra. So that's some pretty big, heavy energetic changes that are happening. So now it would be good to up your meditation and reflection game, especially for the next week as you kind of adjust to this. Go for walks outside if you can. All right, and the romance card, let your friends help you. Ask for support from others. Now, whether that's specific to a relationship, and this kind of looks like maybe it's the sign or indications of maybe a relationship is ending, because if you had been in a position where you were blaming somebody else for your unhappiness or blaming this outside situation for your unhappiness within that relationship, if you move into this mindset, this mantra, the I accept responsibility for my well-being, and saying, hey, wait a second, if this isn't working for me, what do I need to release so that I can continue to grow as a person? I can continue to move along my path and learn my lessons that I came here to learn. If you've gotten to that mindset and you've been taking some time out to breathe and think about that, now would be a good time to reach out to some of your friends if it's a difficult time period, just to kind of help maybe boost your energy, because this is kind of some heavy energy here, but you have good things coming with the star card. That's that optimism, and that's the divine pouring out blessings on you. So overall, it's good. There may have been a little bit of heavy energy, but you have the good energy pouring onto the top there. So I hope this has been helpful for you today as you start out your Friday. And like I said, go ahead and check out some of those other videos if you want to see what specifically is happening for your sign for the second half of the month. And in probably another week or so, I'll do another twin flame update if you're on the twin flame journey and you wanted to see what's happening there. Otherwise, at the end of July, I'll be posting the video for the first half of August for each of the individual signs. But until then, I'll continue to do the daily card pull so that you can check in and see what the day has in store for you. So I wish you peace and joy and blessings as you make your way through the day, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.